Hi, Steve.
Buddy,
How
you
are you?
right? I'm okay, mate. You?
Frustrated.
Oh, I don't know what you're moaning about. It only took me 16 hours to install it.
uh, Mine was quick. The installing
Was
was
it?
fast, but yesterday was not loading. Today it
Yeah.
load fast, but
Mhm.
it's like it's not complete.
Nah,
uh,
definitely.
well, I have trouble. I couldn't connect to Compass.
Mhm.
I don't know if I have to download a new FSU IP. Uh,
The latest one. If you've got the latest one, it
yeah,
should work because it worked for me. Because I
uh,
did when I was doing beta testing,
mhm.
it worked for me fine.
uh,
So
I have to remap all my controls,
yeah, same here. That's what I've
and
been doing all day today.
it's my Logitech autopilot and radio
Yeah.
is not working,
No.
so I'm going to stuck to 2020 for a while until
Yeah, same here.
they finish. Maybe
Yeah.
some now and
I've
then.
started the
Yeah,
career mode. I've started the career mode
yeah,
because it's good fun.
that's what I'm going
It's
to
working
do.
well.
I'm going
Yeah.
to maybe
Yeah.
some flights just for testing, but
Yeah.
I'm going
Exactly.
to keep in this one.
Yeah. My airliner flying, I'll be sticking to 2020 for now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's see.
I tried the Phoenix in it earlier.
Uh,
But
how do you install just a copy to how do you style the Phoenix fly by wire in the new SIM? Just cop.
how do you get it in the sim? You
Sorry.
have to the oh, is how do you get it in the sim? Like community folder.
Okay. Just copy to the community folder.
Yeah,
Just
but you have to do your community folder won't be where you want it to be at the moment, and there's a process you have to go through to move it to somewhere you want it to be moved to. There is a
yeah,
YouTube video. I'll try and find it. There's a YouTube video that shows you how to do it. Let
yeah,
me try and get
because
the
I don't want to
history.
have it on my C disk that
Yeah,
is
exactly.
almost full.
That's where it is now. Currently,
Yeah.
it'll be on your C drive right now. Uh, where is it? History. Sure, I watched a YouTube video. How to change? Yeah, it's that one there. I think.
I will see it tomorrow. Yeah, I need to
No, it's not
like
that.
be in my Zen mode just to
Yeah,
get everything working and review all the
definitely.
things. For now, if I just want to relax, 2020 works.
Yeah. Where did I find it? So. So yeah, so basically you go to the marketplace
Recording started.
in 2024, then to the right you've got the settings cog, you go into that, and what I'll do is after we do this tonight, I'll try and do some screenshots, show you how you do it.
Okay.
But from memory, yeah, you go to the marketplace, which isn't working, but you can get to the config in there to change the directories of where you want your community folders to be.
Okay.
Basically, but I'll go in after
Yeah.
we've done the event. I'll try and go in here. I'll put some screenshots on for you.
Thank you
It's
very
really
much.
easy to do. It's really easy. Can't remember where I found it myself now. I thought it's YouTube, but there's nothing in my history. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Found it. Good evening, Nigel.
Good evening. How are we?
Hi, Nigel.
Very well, thank you. Yourself?
Not so bad.
Excellent.
I'm a bit puzzled. I haven't done anything to 2020, and every time I start it, I get the frame rates.
What, the box in your right-hand side?
Yeah, and I have to go into developer mode and turn it off.
Oh, right. Every time you start. Right.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
There was a box you ticked.
It's probably.
Nice.
I have installed that NVIDIA combined. The new NVIDIA app rather than the.
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah, I've got that.
So I think it might have happened at the same time I did that.
Ah.
That was responsible for me getting atrocious frame rates, by the way.
Right.
Because it had reset everything to massive, ultra.
Yeah.
Another thing that was.
I've had it for a while, so.
Another thing that was strange in 2024 is every time I break and I want to keep on going, it's like it was like if I have put my parking brake and I have to turn on parking brake and turn off parking brake so I can start moving. Every single time I touch my brakes, it must be a mapping in my controls. But if I look down in the sim, the parking brake was not on, so frustrating.
So there you go, Roberto. I just put a screenshot in the event chat.
Okay, thank you.
So you go to marketplace, and then the cog. Where you know where that search bar is, on the right below Port Cobain's name.
Okay.
You've got a cog there, a smaller cog, not the cog in the right-hand corner, one below it. Click on that, and then you get to that storage settings folder, and then you just go to browse where you want to put it, and it'll move it for you from your C drive to wherever you want.
Ah, great.
Stuck at 98%. Oh, Steve. Oh dear. When it works, Nigel, it's beautiful, the new sim.
I'm not convinced.
no, I did. I've passed my PPL.
Oh, well done. Yeah, well done.
I got an A. I didn't get an
Oh,
S,
yeah.
but I didn't get a B, so I was pleased with that.
Oh, fantastic. That didn't take long.
No, not at all. That's quite easy. Yeah, it's really good. They've done it in really a good way as well. You know, you got someone sitting next to you, and they tell you what you got to do. You know, you take off, and then you have to climb out to say 550,
Yeah.
and then get to the first waypoint, and then do a nice left-hand turn to to base and all that lot, and do circuits and all this. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, and then I had to fly some people around Manchester, just do like a sightseeing thing. And you have to sort of follow waypoints and keep to a certain speed. You have to get to 87 knots while you're flying around Manchester and not above 1,100 feet, I think it was.
Yeah.
You have to sort of keep that momentum going, and then you get sort of more near 100% pass rate. Yeah, it's good fun. It's well done. It is really well done. Shame about the rest of it. I can't believe what they come out with. Sobo come out with though. That was just unbelievable. It's like we didn't expect so many people to try it.
That's
on
ridiculous.
And they said that they tested their servers in beta testing with 2,500 people all at once connecting to it. 2,500 people.
Nothing.
That's nothing. No. Considering 15 million people use 2020.
Yeah.
You know, they must have anticipated it's going to be a few more than 2,500.
Yeah. At least a couple of zeros more.
Yeah, exactly. At least 5 million minimum.
Yeah.
Surely. You know, you've got it on Xbox Game Pass, for God's sakes, and then you've got all your pre-orders. You must have known how many you've sold in pre-orders.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't tell me you're not looking at the data and looking at your bank accounts as well,
they,
seeing all
they
the
know,
money flying in.
they know the user of Xbox Pass,
No.
and which of them has already Flight Simulator. So that amount was going to try it, and then you know what is your pre-order, and if you have pre-ordered it, it's because you want to play it by the first day.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly. Yeah. You seen the Steam reviews? Overwhelmingly disappointing. There's 3,100 all negative reviews on Steam.
Yeah, Steam is very hard.
Toxic. Yeah, it's toxic as well. And they won't come out that'll never go into a positive now. No chance.
No.
From Steam, they never do. Unfortunately.
What altitude am I flying at? 34,000.
Nigel, they have got one thing in there which you might like, and I don't know if you know about it. They've got Lido charts.
Oh, have they?
Lufthansa. Yep, they're partnered up with Lufthansa.
Oh.
They've got all their systems in it, apparently.
It's funny, because years ago when I did probably my first full instrument rating, donkeys years ago, all the books I was given, and I was given them free for studying, they were all Lufthansa then. They were Jeppesen, but they were all branded with Lufthansa.
Right.
That's weird.
Yeah, so I don't know how that's going to work. When Phoenix get their aircraft into it, whether they'll make Lido compatible with that or not, I don't know. Because of Navigraph, obviously, I don't want to. Yeah, it could be the end of Navigraph.
Are we going to?
I don't. But with all their new updates they've had lately with their VFR and everything, it's fantastic Navigraph.
Yeah.
Which runway are you going to departure? I'm on 24.
I think I've got 24. Let me go.
24. Shira 2.
Shira 1. I've got 24. Shira 1.
Evening all.
Evening, Steve. How you doing?
Hi.
Oh, yeah, the 98% screen. Woohoo! What the bloody sodding... It's so
Today,
messed up, man. What a complete mess up.
I know. That's what we've just been talking about.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolute,
It's no excuse.
absolute joke. I mean, did they not
No
learn when they
excuse.
launched 2020?
I know. I know.
God. Oh, man. I just watched that video about 50,000 times on my 3 screens. I was like, I'm bored now. The first couple of times, oh, that's really nice. I thought, no, I just want to get in.
Yeah. As
Uh,
as if it is really that nice when you are in as well, because it
Yeah.
ain't. Not at the moment, anyway.
I was just watching Jamie, and he's managed to get in using a VPN.
Right.
And that seems to be the only way you can get into it at the moment.
Yeah.
He's using New York, New York server. I think he's using to get into it. It's...
Yeah. I know Easy Simjet Pilot. I was watching his live stream last night, and he was trying to use VPN and didn't work.
Everybody was like on the loading screen. It was just hysterical.
Yep,
I was like,
I know.
I was thinking, what are you doing? I was like, it's not working. Why are you bothering?
Yep. Yep. Crazy.
I'm just waiting for the 16 hours it takes to get into 2020 now. Oh, come on. The bar's going quicker on 24 than this. Come on. What's going on? Come on, you're supposed to be better. Come on. Move, little bar. Dear me. Right, we're in a narrow jet, aren't we? For this? Yeah. RJSA.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board Airwego from RJTH. My name is Roberto, and I am the captain of this flight. We are currently preparing for departure, and we will be taking off shortly. Thank you for choosing Airwego. Enjoy your flight.
So have you managed to get into it then, or?
Yeah, I've been playing all day today.
Oh really? Oh, right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't come out of it. That was the trick. Once I got in, I stayed in. I just left it. Even when I had lunch, I was just like, no, I'm not going to quit it. I was just like,
what should I go for?
yeah, I flew. I did a little bit of hot air ballooning, which was good. Good
Oh
fun. Yeah, really good.
About the airship? Did you try the airship out?
I ain't tried the airship yet. No, I tried the Chinook, which I knew anyway because I had that in 2020. So
yeah,
that's awesome. What else did I try? Beluga.
Yeah.
Tried that. Yeah, that's good. That's awesome.
Cool.
I tried putting the Phoenix in the sim and trying that. Didn't go very well.
So have you managed to get your community folder?
Yeah, I posted in event chat a screenshot.
Because I tried following what what's his name? He posted something about. I found it. I found the config file, but I couldn't find where in the config file I had to change it.
Yeah, you do it in sim. You do it in sim.
What your community folder?
Yep, you go to the marketplace. Yeah, go to the marketplace, and then go on that screenshot that I've put up in chat.
Yeah.
And then you see the big cog settings cog in the right hand top corner.
Oh yeah.
Yep, don't click it. Click the small one just below it to the left. Then it's right next to the search thing. And then you get that box come up with storage, and then where you got your C users, you click on browse and just browse to where you want it.
Right, okay.
Confirm it and it'll move it. Simple as that.
Okay, cool. Well, if I get in, I'll try that.
Yeah.
Right.
Nils is joining us tonight.
Yeah.
In a BAE 146, he asked earlier if it's okay to use that. I said, yeah, no problem at all.
Basically, fly anything you want.
Exactly.
Event nights just for fun. So.
Exactly.
Right. You should have seen, Steve. You should have seen the B707 today, mate.
Yeah.
I was flying it into Fiumicino in Rome in the dark, and there was a 35 knot gust.
Oh wow!
It was already 30 knot, so about I'm guessing 25 crosswind out of that 30, 35, and it was night, and I forgot to activate the approach before the initial approach fix. So I was I was like a one-armed paper hanger, trying to fly the trying to tune the ILS, oh my word. But I managed to get down with less than 100 feet per minute, smack on the center line, but just offset because of the crosswind, and I couldn't kick it straight fast enough. So it looked good on compass when I landed, but I ended up just, you know, when you can skid sideways in the sim and it just goes backwards. I just ended up going backwards with reverse thrust screaming its head off.
Brilliant.
It was a mess. It was an absolute mess. So funny.
Right. Flight plan is in there.
So who's in the Phoenix tonight?
Me.
I
Could you
am.
do a little experiment if you haven't already started your engines?
I haven't started my engines yet. No.
Okay.
Neither.
So I'm trying to figure out a procedure that works with single engine taxi out and single engine taxi in.
Yeah.
And one of the things we want to avoid is the hydraulic PTU staying on.
Okay.
So it can come on briefly, which it does anyway in a normal start, but it can't come on. It can't come on and stay on.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
So I'm getting around that with the yellow electric hydraulic pump. So start your left-hand engine first, not your right. Start your left engine first.
Okay, will do.
And then I'll talk you through the rest.
No problem.
It's just an experiment I was having.
Right.
Okay, let's push back.
Online functionality in right traffic. Where is multiplayer is on? Live data, that's on. I must be on a different server. Can't see anybody. Go back out. Automatic west. Can't go north.
Let's check this.
Oh.
That's fine. Oh, is that you, Steve?
Sorry, yeah. I swear I've went into the one next to you. Not. What's going on?
Hello. Cheek of it.
I've got 2 anima wings. There you go.
I just emptied my toilet.
Oh, nice. Oh, why is my snoo going all over the place? Right, get there. Right. There we go.
Which way's 24? That way. Oh, come on.
Are you in the default livery, Steve?
I'm in the Airwego default. The standard Airwego library, blue one.
That's
I
weird.
can see you in the Asian library.
Yeah.
I've got that installed.
I'm on
and
the
I'm seeing
Asian.
you both. I'm seeing you both in animal wings.
What you've got the flyby Phoenix?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I can see Nigel looks like a UPS plane sitting over there.
Nigel's just a generic green for me.
I'm in the Italia. Here we go. Italia.
Yeah, he's in green white. Steve is in what is this? Norwegian com.
Quest ground power.
Let's continue to this.
Yeah, ground power, right.
lights on.
We're about to fly this thing. I've flown for ages. Fuel dampeners on.
I've been flying the Innie builds one to help Simone out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right, isn't it?
It's not bad. Not bad at all for a default freebie.
Yeah, exactly. Right, I need to close that. Go. Open that. Minimize that. There we go. That's better.
APU lit. On.
North Europe, aren't we? We're in server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine came in default on West.
Okay.
It's nav I have to put that to it. Yeah, not a line. Right. So he's using FSFO doing it all for me. I was getting lazy.
It's easily done, isn't it? When you got that, unfortunately, I tend to rely on that too much, and then forget the real procedures. Right, pushback. That's what I was doing when
Yeah, so just start your
left engine. Yeah.
Number 1.
Continue pushback. So we want nose right, tail left. Yeah. Right, engine 1 starting.
Can I make invalid flight entry? What are you on about?
Lights.
RJTH. RJTH. Oh.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross check.
Okay. TH.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the crew members as we review the emergency procedures. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you.
Origin.
Note that the nearest exit may be behind
Engine
you.
1 started
Cabin
and available,
experience
says
sudden pressure
avail
loss. Stay
now.
calm and listen
Okay,
for
so you
instructions
can
from
turn
cabin
your
crew. Oxygen
ignition
masks
to
will drop
normal.
down from above your seat.
Done.
Place the mask over your
Leave
mouth
your
and nose like
APU
this.
as it
Pull the
is.
strap to tighten
Okay.
it. If you are traveling
Turn
with
on
children,
the yellow
make sure that your own
hydraulic
mask is on
pump
first
in the
before helping
overhead.
your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency,
It's
landing,
above
you
the
leave your carry-on items behind.
the
Life rafts
pumps.
located below your seats and emergency lighting.
So above the fuel pumps, you've
We
got
ask that you make sure that all carry-on
on the
luggage is stowed away
extreme
safely
right
in flight.
electric
While we wait
pump,
for takeoff, please take a
yellow,
moment to
just
review
yellow.
the safety data card
Not
at the
engine
seat
2
in
pump,
front of
just
you.
elect
Thank
pump.
you for your attention.
Yep,
Okay,
elect
that's
pump.
on.
女士
And
们、先
And
生们，
white.
代表全体机组成员，
Come down
请您关注我们回复的紧急
onto
情况程序。
your
此飞机上有6个紧急出口，
displays
请花
and
点时间
select
找出离您
hide
最近的
for
出口。
your
请注意，
where
最近
the
的出口可
iCams
能在
is.
您的后方。如果机舱突然失压，请保持冷静并听从机组成员的指示。氧气面罩会从您的座位上掉下来。将面
It's
罩罩着您
underneath
的
the
口鼻，
got it.
操
emergency
作。
console. Right.
Got
So
it.
you should see
如果
that
您与儿童同
this is
行，
a
请
hydraulic
先确保
system.
自
So
己戴
you've
好
got
面
green
罩，
at
再帮同行的
3000,
孩子。
Yep.
在极少数
yellow
紧
at
急道路和车
3000.
迟的情况
Yep.
下，请放
Because
弃
it's
携
being
带行李。
supplied with
有手
elect,
帕位
you
于
can
您的
see
座
the
位下
elect,
方，紧急照明
and you
将
can
引
Yep.
导
see
您
the
And the
到
little
pump
座位。
green arrow,
underneath.
yeah.
我们请
Yeah,
您确
and the
保随
pump
身携带
underneath
的
it
行
is
李在
switched
飞
off
行过程
low
中
is
并无
because the
生存
engine's
放。
not running.
在我们
Yep.
等待起飞
Now
时，
you
Got
should
that.
请
have
花几
a
分钟时间
PTU
阅读前方座椅
paratransfer
口袋
unit.
中
I
的
have
安
in
全资料。
orange, yeah.
That
感谢
should
您
be
的关注。
orange. Occasionally it might go green, but what
Okay.
it shouldn't do is join up between the two.
Right.
Yeah, because that means the PTU is started, and we're trying to avoid that. So
Right.
the reason why we're powering up the yellow system is because we need it for the brakes, parking brakes, and brakes for taxiing and nose wheel steering.
Right.
So we need that on. So
Got
if you
ya.
keep it on the hide panel,
Okay, we'll do.
Cabin crew, please
Just
and
keep
then
an eye on that
as you're
PTU.
yeah, and just make sure the PTU doesn't go a line,
We will be dimming
continuous
the
line
lights for
across
takeoff.
from the
Please
green
use
to
the
the
reading
yellow.
light above your seat
Okay.
if you need additional.
And you
起飞
can
前
set
灯
your
将会暗，
flaps
如果您需要额
and
外
you
的
can
照
arm
明，
your
请使用座位
spoilers,
上
but
方的阅
leave
读灯。
everything else. Leave everything else until we get to the end where
Yeah.
we
So don't select the emergency not the emergency. Auto brake max.
Nope, nope. Leave
Don't
all
do
of that.
Leave all
Yep.
of that. Right.
Leave the APU
Just
on.
flaps and just spoilers. Right. Okay.
Yep.
That's done.
Flaps and ground spoilers, and then you can taxi on one engine.
Cool.
That's good so far, because I know the fly-by-wire is okay, but I wondered if, because the Phoenix is more
Accurate.
more real.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the same for Roberto when he's ready.
Give me just 2 minutes.
Yeah. No.
Just wait for GSX now.
It's just an experiment, as I say. Just
it's gone green.
It's gone green.
It's gone green and it's
all the way across.
It's not all the way across, just
That's
in its
fine.
little section. Right,
Yep,
that's cool.
That's fine.
It only stayed as soon as they disconnected the tow truck. It went green.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
No. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. So it hasn't connected. So it's not actually started.
Right.
It's what they call the barking dog.
Yeah.
Because of the noise it makes. You can hear it if we've all been on Airbus passenger planes. And you can hear the barking dog when they start up.
Yeah.
The feeling of turning the knobs in the FCU wing is awesome.
No, too many dots.
Check. Check. Status.
Transition altitude.
Check.
What directors on?
It's weird just moving one lever.
And if you accelerate too fast or too much, you've got no control. You're just going to turn. You're just going to turn right. It's very well modelled in the FBW. Very impressed.
GPU. Bye.
It's me on performance calculator gone. Oh, the sim brief dispatch keeps signing me out. It's really annoying. Literally every plane I sign into, I have to sign in again.
Yeah, I noticed that the other day. I was positive I'd already signed in.
Yeah, I have to keep scanning the bloody QR code.
Oh no, I just clicked that
Okay.
link and then it
I'm ready.
takes
So,
me to the page. Okay, so you need APU on, APU bleed is normal. And then ignition on and start the left engine.
APU, where is APU 1 and APU bleed?
As you would normally do to start an engine, APU bleed.
Yeah, it's okay. APU, it's on, APU bleed is on.
Start number 1, start the left engine.
Okay. So, start engine 1.
Flaps 5. Full line. 150. 156.
Okay, so start increase.
Right, departure from.
In real life, Nigel, when you're doing this procedure, do you have to let ATC know you're only doing one engine taxi? Because it's obviously going to take a bit longer. Yeah, slow things down, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that either they have, like at Stansted and Luton, they've got multiple turnouts onto the runway.
Right.
They may say, if you're going single engine taxi, that's fine. We can put someone in the one next to you, because you've got to allow time for the engine to warm up as well in real life.
Right, got you.
I haven't been bothering, but in real life, you'd have to give it probably 5 minutes to warm up properly. I don't know for sure.
Okay, right. Parking brakes are on.
Your part, right? If you leave the hydraulic panel on, just for
it's on
argument's
still.
sake. So you've got APU bleed is on.
Yep.
And flick the ignition on and start number 2. And then leave the hide panel there, and you should see that the PTU will go green, but
it has.
It won't connect all the way across with a bit of luck.
And the elec's still there with that diamond as well.
Yeah. Absolutely. So we'll let the engine start normally. I haven't yet got it to not, when I do a single engine taxi in, I haven't yet got it to, I can taxi in okay, but when I shut down, the PTU connects briefly.
Right.
But I think it does anyway, even in real life, I think it does.
Yeah.
Because it's looking for an imbalance between the two hydraulic systems.
Got you.
I have Niels in my side.
Got a veil on the second engine.
So, and the PTU didn't come on?
Nope, it's
because
still green.
It also says hide PTU in the enunciators sometimes. Right, okay, so here's where it gets a little bit different than you would normally do. You can now, the way I do it is I deal with the single engine taxi out, and then I deal with the pre-flight, pre-lineup. So electric hide pump off.
Yep, that's off.
And then you can do the rest of it. Your APU bleed, APU.
Yep.
And then rejected takeoff, brakes, and everything else. Landing lights and all that stuff, and your pre-takeoff checks and all that malarkey.
The only thing I need to have is the yellow pump on when I'm going to taxi. Yellow electric.
Yep, before you taxi, yep. Otherwise, it'll detect, as soon as you pump the brakes, it'll detect a hydraulic difference, and it'll bang the PTU in,
It has to be white.
It'll go white while it pumps, and then it'll turn off when it's got full pressure.
Okay.
So it should go white and then black, dark.
Okay. Company taxi in front. I have Niels.
The 146.
Yep.
See him.
In retro livery. Okay, so now just taxi like normal with one engine.
Yep, exactly. If you put the hydraulic display on, push the button on the ECAMs, so it's underneath the red emergency cancel, put it to hide, HYD.
Sorry, okay, I'm on hydraulic ECAM page. Yeah.
Yeah, on the hydraulic, you'll see the PTU is, it might be like Steve's, it might be green, but it won't be connected all the way across.
Yeah, my PTU is not connected, only it's in orange, and if not, it's not connected with any red line.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it just.
And my yellow is still in low.
And what? Sorry.
And I have on my yellow circuit, I have a low. square.
Yeah, that should be off because you haven't started the engine. So that's the
Okay.
engine-driven pump.
Okay.
Yep. So now you can do your flaps and taxi light and ignition to normal, and then taxi on one engine. And I'm going to depart.
No problem.
Manflex SRS. Oh, and runway. Oh, there must be an ILS here.
Okay. Let me do my checklist. Start. After engine start. Normal APU bleed. I keep it on.
Keep it on, yep, just
Okay.
to you can turn it off if you want until you want the engine, but I think in real life they leave it on to help
Okay.
circulate the air and not
So
overload the other engine.
wrong spoilers arm.
And the flaps you can move, but leave everything else alone.
Flaps. Roller trim is 0, so no problem. And my pitch trim.
Pitch trim you can set, yeah.
Pitch trim was down 0.2. Down 0.2. Okay. Let's go taxi.
Positive climb gear up.
Saw that, Roberto.
Yes, passed through. You were a ghost.
Engine 2 wouldn't start up. What's the matter with it? Forgot you can only start one engine at a time in this one.
What are you taking tonight?
737 800.
Oh.
Hmm.
The same procedure in one of those, Nigel?
I honestly don't know because I don't know the hydraulic system very well. I don't know it at all. So I've never touched one.
Yeah,
so yeah, I'd have to have a look in. I'd have to
Right.
Yeah, does that grey bin have a number on it?
figure one out.
Oh. Well, in that case, that grey bin's gone walk about then.
Okay, so
Is it not by the where the other bins are?
so I'm holding short.
Where that green bin goes?
Yeah.
Is it not there?
No, you haven't put the bin back.
Oh no, I haven't. To get in to feed the cat.
I'm holding short. So now, what do I have to do, Nigel?
Okay, so you need to make sure your APU bleed is on,
Okay, it's on.
and then start number 2 as you would normally. So ignition on, and then start number 2.
So
in my coat pocket.
turn.
Keeping an eye on the hydraulic panel just to see what happens to the PTU.
Okay.
Steve's didn't seem to.
What?
no,
Okay, that
crossover.
it turns to green the square.
That's fine, as long as it's
Okay.
not connected. As long as it's not connected.
No,
all the way
not
across.
connected.
Okay, so yep, start number 2. And,
Okay. I turn off the yellow pump.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not until number 2 is supplying 3,000 psi of hydraulic pressure. Otherwise, the PTU will go, oh, there's not much pressure on the right, I better supply it from the left. So it starts the PTU, which we don't want to do. And the PTU is a weird thing. It's a hydraulically powered hydraulic pump.
Okay, engine 2 is stable.
Stable, then you can go up to the, you should now have your yellow hydraulic should be 3000 psi supplied from the engine. The engine
Yellow,
pump
it says
should be on.
3000.
That's it. So then go to the overhead, turn off the electrical pump, the yellow electrical pump.
Okay, let's turn it off.
Yep, turn off the APU.
I'm going to get normal the crank.
Yeah, and then do your normal
Normal.
after starts and then pre-takeoff.
Turn off APU. Turn off.
So now you can do your maximum brakes.
Check which
and
stream.
all that stuff.
So, ECAM status check. APU master off. ECAM dot page check. Flight controls. I forgot to test it. But
Oh yeah, I didn't tell Steve to check his, but he probably did.
full left, full up, full down. Rudder left, rudder right. Neutral. Everything is okay. So. Auto brake max.
And you can get rid of the hydraulic page if you want. You don't need that on all the time. It was just so I could see what was going on. And it looks as though the fly-by-wire is behaving the same as.
Yeah.
Okay, no blues. Got to remember no blues. Just brake temperature is okay. Engine selector is normal. TICAS to turn on TICAS and all my lights. Okay. So ready to take off. All lights on.
I'll tell you what I have noticed in the new sim, and that's taken off from a grass strip. My goodness, that's bumpy.
Yeah.
And you really have to keep your eye on the rudder, you know.
Yeah.
Really sort of fight with it.
And you'll probably have to do the same as you do in real life. As soon as you can, as soon as you start getting some airspeed, you need to unload the front wheel.
Yeah, that's it.
So as soon as you've got rudder authority,
yep,
start pulling back.
Yeah.
Not so you because
take
if
off.
you if you overdo
just stall. Yeah.
Well, you won't even gain speed.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You'll just
create too
sit
much
on the
drag,
ground.
wouldn't it? Yeah.
So it's what my old instructor used to call mechanical sympathy. He used to say, "Keep pulling that back, boy."
It's on the turbos. I always push a little bit forward first of all.
Yeah.
And then start bringing it back. And yeah.
Well, in a crosswind, you do want a little bit of forward pressure because you don't want it lifting off until you're ready to lift off. I've probably told you.
Yeah.
Used to fly a bent in twisted 172 that used to need tons of forward pressure in order for it to behave itself. Poor thing.
It's
and
good
also
though,
taxiing on the taxiing on the grass. To get started, you normally need to use quite a bit of power and pull the control column backwards and forwards to waggle the elevator.
B1 rotate.
So that the prop wash lifts the nose
Gear up.
not off the ground, but it just releases the pressure a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
So you keep pulling in, but you just push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. It's quite brutal at times if it's bogged in.
Yeah. Good thing about it though is when you select an aircraft, not like in Microsoft 2020, like the 172's got like 6 or 7 variants. You know, with skids, without skids, with you know, with floats, without floats, all that lot. In the new sim, you just click on the aircraft you want, the 172, and then in there you configure it to what it's a lot better.
That makes more sense.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
So then you within there you choose your livery, your configuration, you put your fuel in,
Yeah.
passengers and things like that. It's so much better. UI is a lot more, prettier. But
But
it takes a bit of getting used to, obviously, first of all. Go on, Roberto. Sorry, mate.
no, that you load on the tablet and then you load the flight in the sim. Yeah, it's
That's it.
it's different, but I think it's good.
Definitely.
Sorry. Hello. No. Ahora no estoy cerca.
Climb profile you using, Nigel?
Luego más tarde.
What?
Climb profile. Stonking up, going up like a space rocket.
Well, I've got a CI of 35.
Oh, that's what I've got.
Yeah.
Autopilot
He's
on.
got bigger engines than you.
Yeah, true.
He's got Neos.
Yeah,
that's
it.
True.
Big chunky things.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I've CFMs tonight. That would be good to check in the IAEs, because I know they're a bit more difficult, aren't they? The IAEs for that one engine procedure.
Yeah.
It might be a bit more complex in an IAE because you've got to be careful with them, haven't you? I've not flown it yet, the IAE at all, so I know you've got to be delicate with the engines.
We will be starting our in-flight service shortly.
I think the hydraulic.
You can find our sky menu in the seat pocket in front of you.
I thought the hydraulic and everything else was the same, just the engine.
Yeah.
But whether or not in real life you have to start it earlier so it warms up longer. That's probably more an option. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm streaming the flight in YouTube just for your knowledge.
Ah, lovely.
Connection lost. You have an active internet connection.
Yeah, I had that come up as well.
Nice clouds.
Successfully connected. No, now lost connection again. Oh, what? I've been switched to offline mode. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had that. Yeah, comes back pretty quickly. But I think they've nicked a few of the 2020 servers for 2024.
Oh, it's gone really jerky now as well. It's better now we abandoned it.
I remember this approach. I'm sure I think, yeah. We haven't we? Yeah.
I think I'm going to do an R now 1. Runway 01.
So which runway are we going to land? I have 08. Okay. Is there any star or I have a direct?
There is a star sort of. There's only one available.
One arrival.
One arrival, yeah.
seem to want to load.
That doesn't. No, that's no good to us anyway. No,
Sang-
just forget
Sango.
that one. Yeah, forget that one. It's not much good to us because we want the our nav starts at Sango anyway.
Yeah. I've just got
So-
an RNAV 8 in mind, no Ys or X's or anything.
Yeah, are we going to do that? RNAV Y08. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Transition.
no stars,
No
no
stars.
nothing. Okay.
No.
Alright.
Insert.
It's got disaster written all over it. No discontinuities. I understand that. Still can't say that.
That's the
Your
question.
faith in yourself is.
I was going to say much adventure to be had.
no discontinuous.
Sure.
Okay.
Should have bought the 700. I know I can stop that one. The 800 is a bit more of a beast. Bizarre, really. It's just virtually the same plane. But to get to slow down is a nightmare.
Just longer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the A320 and the 321, really, isn't it? I suppose similar sort of.
Yeah, see, the 321 I find okay. It's the 319 I find runs away.
Yeah, that is a quick little thing, isn't it?
There's quite a bit to stop it.
Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now starting our in-flight service. We'd like to remind you that we accept card payments as well as
Not
cash.
as heavy, is it, as
Find
well?
our
So
flight menu in the
that's
seat
probably what a factor.
Please remain seated while we serve you. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask one of our cabin crew members.
Smaller
Thank you.
aircraft, not as much drag.
我们现在开
All
始
those things.
我们提醒您，我们接受信用卡和现金。您可以在前方座椅口袋中找到我们的服务菜单。如有需要，请随时向我们的机组人员
Efficient
联
runway,
系。
yes. I thought it said surface condition clay. I thought that said it's dry, so I misread that. Clay. There's clay on the runway. Wow. Right, where do I go for that? That is menu. Oh, where's it under? No flaps in. It's not full flaps in. Only 30. That's in here. That's in here.
Yeah, we got no weather for this anyway, have we? So I'm just going to do the usual standard.
Even Avbot hasn't got any weather.
Okay, what's decision today? Decision is Barrow 806. I'm assuming my nav accuracy will be perfect.
What's he getting with the 146? Looks like he's his hands full with that. Got his hands full with that.
Yeah. He's firewalled the throttle with his cheek.
Too fast, overspeed.
Yeah.
This makes the RJ level a bit better. Also throttle. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
My A380 caught the glide scope the other night, but it wouldn't descend. I was like, I pressed approach. Why is it not going down? I'm at the right altitude. It's not going down.
Was it an ILS then?
Yeah, it was. And it wouldn't descend or something. What's going on with this? So,
What did you do? Manualed it or aborted landing?
Hell no, manualed it. Took it down.
Did it RJS and then did it just go green, or did it not even put a box around it?
No, it didn't put the box around it.
So
Didn't even capture it. I think it was the approach it brought me in on, because it brought me right round to the very tip of it on the turn. I think so. I think I either overshot it or it was too far into it. It was a real, like, there's Heathrow was. I think it put me in a real kind of sharp left-hand turn to bring me in. Runway 27 left, I think it was.
When I do that approach in Heathrow, I always make sure I come in over London. Love that approach, it's beautiful.
That was good the other night, coming in the into London City. It was good. Even if it didn't stop me on the runway when I tried to turn.
Yeah, I might do a couple of flights tomorrow, trying the V2 in 2024 using Compass, see how Compass handles it. Should be alright.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. You've got 8.1 here. So that should be interesting to see if it actually picks up, if there's a difference between FS and MSFA 2024, but I don't think there will be.
No.
I think it'll just say MSFS.
I think it will, yeah. I couldn't look at my two Pyreps that I did in the beta testing when I did those two flying club flights. I don't know how Pete managed to look at them, but...
Oh.
Yeah, 12th I think they were. 12th up in the classified. Where is it? Yeah, 12th of October. Two flying club flights I did were in 2024 beta or alpha.
Or pre-alpha.
Do I wait? Yeah, yep, nearly getting to that 1,000.
on the 12th.
12th of October. They're both done in the 172.
In a 172 and compass version 1 top. Right, it came out as FS type MSFS version 11, but 11 is what type of package you got, I think. Yeah, it just says MSFS.
Version 11.
Well, version 11 is just whether you've got, the premium or...
Yeah, but that's just an alpha build that I downloaded from
you probably got the
Xbox Store. Yeah.
I think it version 1.1 rather than 11.
Yeah, most probably. It doesn't specifically say 2024, does it?
No.
No.
Check.
Good evening, Niels.
It's Niels. We can see you.
Hi, Niels.
What? Send ADC for 7 minutes. Are you sure? Blame it on Nigel. Is it? Where is it? Yeah. What can we do? I've got an ADC of 7 minutes to report. Delay. Blame it on Nigel. Yeah, amazed we did with one engine startup. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Self-manoeuvring. That'll do.
Roberto's going super high. Going 33,000.
34,000.
What am I going to? 31, alright? Yeah, 31's my destination.
I'm at 38.
34. Yeah, me and Steve tried to blow really hard, Nigel, to send you that snow. Thought you might be missing out on it.
God, it's funny. It is funny how we've forgotten what it's like to even scrape ice off the car. It just doesn't happen. Well, you do get snow here, once every few years, and it just causes chaos.
Yeah.
A bit like here.
Yeah, true.
I mean, according to the radio, everybody was surprised by the extra snow because they didn't believe the weatherman.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we weren't expecting this. I was like, yeah, you were. You got to be forecast for the last 2 days. I was like, what are you on about?
Yeah, it is odd. I mean, it was 20 today,
Be quiet.
but the wind is very strong. The wind is cold, making it colder, and it is strong.
Yeah.
And tomorrow there's strong winds, and tomorrow night there's strong winds as well, which makes it a bit colder. But they're Sirocco, so they're kind of from Africa. But yeah, I was hoping to get a swim this week, but I don't think I'm going to have a chance.
You are near the Adriatic Sea, no, Nigel?
Yeah.
So did you manage to get into it, Roberto, today?
What?
Did you manage to get into the new sim today?
I tried, but I get frustrated.
I got to 98%.
No, it loads fast, but
Okay.
but I couldn't connect a compass. Every time I just touch a little bit my brakes, it was like I need to turn on and off the parking brake to keep on moving. But in the sim it was not turned on, so I don't know why.
I just find it bizarre that
So it was
they're completely different. I mean, even the barometer B key. I mean, it's been B key forever, isn't it?
And my and all my radio panel and my autopilot panel from Logitech doesn't works. So yeah, not so happy right now.
No, it's I just find it really bizarre.
Yeah, just have a little bit patience and it will work.
I know,
yeah.
I mean,
at least I haven't paid anything because it's on Xbox Game Pass. So
are you on Game Pass? Yeah, same as me. Yeah, I haven't bought it. I just thought I'm going to try it on there before I even purchase it. Cause the thing with Game Pass is that stuff doesn't stay on there forever, and it's like you can just suddenly lose it without a notification. So it's good to try stuff, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you figured out how to kind of get a plane that's not in your package, you worked out to get that from Marketplace, or did you not get Marketplace working?
Marketplace ain't working at all at the moment.
Is it not? Oh,
no. But I've got my planes from what I bought in 2020, like the ATR. That's in 2024. I've got that.
So did you just copy them into? Or they,
no, they're automatically there. They're obviously connected via my account somehow.
Oh yeah, if you bought them in the store, then
yeah.
So like if the CRJ for example should be there because I bought that, and the ATR. Is there anything we bought any of the historical ones that should be in there then?
Yeah. The Strato. Yeah. That one. Yeah, that one's in there. The Ford Tri-Motor that I've got I bought that, so that's in there. The only one that's obviously the Vulcan's not, so I got that direct from Just Flight.
Yeah.
And all me P28s, Arrows, and me Warrior. That's not in there yet, but I'm going to try.
So when they do the they say they're going to do the upgrades for what would happen? Will they release a different file that you download?
No, it'd be the same file. They'll just update it for the new physics. Yeah. That's all it is. It's just new physics. They'll work in the sim now. Yeah. Everything will work in the sim now. It just won't be with the new wind physics and models and all that lot. So when you drive across grass in, let's say, the Phoenix now, it won't leave tracks in the grass, you know, until they update it and actually make it do that.
Right. Okay.
And that's why a lot of developers are going to be charging a small little upgrade fee. Because there's going to be a lot of work going into it.
Like when Phoenix finally get it updated to work, will that still have to go for the installer? And
I'm guessing they'll just add another box to install it to 2024, and they'll have installed to 20. Add-on linker. There's a new version of that out now.
Is that okay?
Yeah. So and when you download it, if you go into where you've installed it, there's two exe files in there now. So you've got one for 2020 and one for 2024.
Oh, okay. So you get 2 different programs.
It's just, no, it's one program, but
Oh,
you're
right.
using two XEs for that program to take you to a different place, if you know, a different config. It launches a different config file. So
Right. Okay.
So all I've done is on my desktop is I've got one that says Linker 2020 and I've got Linker 2024. So when I open the 2020, obviously takes me to all my mods for 2020, and then same with the 2024.
Yeah, I found some of the planes don't update when you use that.
That's right. Yeah.
It's like you have to take them out and then update them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never put anything like Phoenix. I never put that through add-on Linker. I always keep that in my community folder.
Yeah.
And the A380, that's always in my community folder. All my Just Flight stuff.
Yeah.
It's just too much hassle. Just for that reason. When you want to upgrade it, when you want to update it, can watch it a bit.
That 146 update was a bit weird. The installer just wouldn't work. And luckily, I found the previous version in the downloads folder, so I ran the file on that, and it let me uninstall it. So I could download the new version of it.
It's bizarre, isn't it? I tend to, if I've got time, I'll just when there's a new update for something, I'll completely uninstall it no matter what, and then just rather than reinstall, update it over the top of the L file, it can, get corrupt data and It's just...
So the older Horizon going over to Orbit, then. I've transferred it over now, so you get it directly from them now. But so what's happened with the 787-800? Or the 787-8, is that?
Well, that's Headwind, isn't it?
Well, that was Kuro, wasn't it? Yeah. 787.
Oh, Kuro, yeah.
I thought he'd joined forces with Headwind. I thought, but I don't know.
It's on their Discord. Yeah, so they've got nothing on their Discord regarding it. Headwind haven't anyway. Just got the A330-900.
Yeah. Is the 787? What was the 787 in the new sim?
No.
Was that? It's not. Not even in the premium deluxe.
It might be, but I haven't seen it yet. I haven't noticed it.
Right. I don't know whether there's the same thing where you had to have it installed to be able to put any updates to it. But I'm guessing so.
13th of November, small update. Yeah, so on the 13th of November they did a small update for the 787.
Yeah.
Which is live on Orbix.
Alright, okay.
And a Headwind installer.
Okay. So they're still using Headwind installer?
Yep. That's version 1.2.1.
Right, okay.
But there's nothing mentioned, I can't see on there yet. I'm still looking through if mentioning anything about 2024. Let's have a look, do a search. 2024. No, it's not supported at this time on 2024, 787.
Right. 7 down now.
There you are, Nigel. Little emoji for you. Swim.
That's a cracker. Yeah, that second one is where we normally go.
Oh, it's beautiful.
No tourists. Look, completely empty. No tourists.
Nice. How far can you go out before it gets too deep where you can't touch the bottom?
Can you? Oh, not very far at all.
It drops off, does it?
Yeah,
like
you
a
see
shelf.
where See where the colour changes?
Yeah, yeah. That's a shelf,
generally an
right?
indication that it
Yeah.
goes a lot deeper out there. But it's probably 10, 12 meters out from the beach before you can't touch the bottom anymore.
Right.
But it's a bit weird because if you go out towards, it's a bay, so if you keep to the edges where the rocks are, there's always rocks, and you can stop and put your feet down, providing there's no ritchie. What on earth is ritchie in English? Sea urchins, as long as it's not sea angels.
I remember when I first went to Spain with my parents. I think it was Mallorca we went to, and I went out in the sea, and I was just walking along, and all of a sudden I just disappeared. It just dropped off. I didn't realise. Only about 8 hours. It's like, finally got my head above it. It's like, oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, it is fun.
What speed are you doing in Mac, Nigel?
7.8.
785. I'm just getting close to you now. I should pass below you because you're 3,000 feet above me. So
yeah, I'm 785.
Cool.
It's a 146 descending rather quickly below you there.
Oh. What's his lollipop? Is he their toast man?
Yeah.
No, he's coming back up again.
Oh, no, he's stabilising.
I don't know if Niels can hear us, but
it's like panicking. I'm crashing.
No, he's going down again. He's going down again.
He can hear us, but he's having problems with his mic. Don't worry, Niels. That's Steve's regular thing to do. You see him go from 20,000 to 10,000 in about 2 seconds. Yeah.
We hope.
Steve, Mr. XP is on a hurry. What Mac are you?
Me? I'm 0.8.
I'm
That's
point.
the water throttle. I'm not doing this.
And what cost index have you put?
Whatever it imported. I can't get back into it. Where's it going? 54.
Ah, okay.
54, yeah.
There you go.
54.
You're making lose money to the company.
Yeah. Open that window and throw loads of dollars at it.
Yeah.
That's because of the did I selected sim brief when I did that.
35 is the Airwego standard climb profile for narrow body.
Yeah.
I'll search the PMDG economy 184. I've got to select the low cost aircraft one.
So that's 18, isn't it? Like,
don't know, is it?
I think, let me check, can't remember.
Where does,
I've got it on my desktop.
Where does it change?
I'd like to know my cost indexes. Jersey, 5.
5.
Yep, 5.
Yep. And the fuel reserve is less. Yeah. Is that what you're on about? 5%?
No, the cost index, just 5.
Yeah. And
for
the fuel
low.
The fuel percentage is less as well.
Actually, I'll just change that to low cost. 738. It's still 35. Just try generating it.
Let me check. I
Ladies
might
and
not have
gentlemen,
changed
the
them.
captain has turned off
Thought I
the
did.
seatbelt sign. You may now move around the cabin,
Yeah.
but we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened while seated
Yeah,
in
this
case
is
of
still
unexpected.
it's 35 on my flight plan summary. I'm going to change it to the low cost one.
你现在可以在客舱内走动，但我们建议您
If I
在
change
乘
it
坐时
to
继续系好
the
安全
Low
带及
cost.
PMDG base weight, what does that mean? Oh, it's got auto as the cost index.
So it's 73800, isn't it? Low
Yeah.
cost.
Yeah. 54 on that one. Oh.
Yeah, I need to change those. Alright, I'll do that.
What,
I'll put that on my things to do list.
what was the economy config one?
Here we go. It's just auto for me.
Yeah, 54 again.
It's there.
He's still going down. He's at 13,000 feet.
Low cost, there we go. Yeah, that needs changing as well. Right, put that on my to-do list. Who's that over there?
Mint asteroid.
What's a B38M?
It's the 737 Max in it.
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
It's the iFly.
C700
They've
over
released-
there.
They've released a proper version of it, haven't they? Version 1.
Certainly, yeah.
No longer in beta. Or alpha, whatever you want to call it.
The iFly one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It come with animated doors falling off in midair.
No, that wasn't what it fell out for, was it?
But it,
The Max, was it? No, the
I
Max
think
was
it's
the one.
just software issues when it's, I think, with the Max.
Well, it had that button, didn't it? It's what caused them two to crash, wasn't it? I can't remember what it was. It was a button up in the. Was it to do with the stall or something? The climb?
Yeah, no, it was the. It was a bit complicated, but some airlines didn't buy the optional software
Yeah.
that would have protected it, and it used the same sensor for two systems. And when that thought it was stalling, it pushed the stick forward.
That's right.
And then they took over, and even if you take over and the autopilot is ostensibly off, it's not really off because the protection laws come in, and it still thought it was stalling. So it pushed it forward again. They pulled it back, not on autopilot, but the protection laws came in and said, "I'll save you from stalling. I'll push it forward."
Yeah.
Jeez.
And so they fought it all the way to the ground.
But they didn't even know about it. They weren't even trained on it.
Wow.
Well, that's because Boeing said you don't have to. It's the same as any other 737.
That was their
Ouch.
their defence.
That was their defence.
Hence why they're going down the pan rapidly.
Yep. Disgusting. I mean, even if you look at a Max, you can see with those massive engines, which they had to bring further forward and further up, because they're so big. If you just stand there and look at it as a pilot, as an aircraft engineer, you think, well, that ain't the same.
Yeah.
That thrust line has affected all sorts of things. Anyway, Roberto, I don't want to get Mr. Boeing knocking on my door.
A lawsuit.
A lawsuit.
Well, they've all been sacked. They've all been sacked anyway, haven't they? So you know, it's, all the important people, all the whistleblowers, and that have all been sacked.
They have protections or two protection systems working off one sensor.
from PMDG and FS20. That's it, I'm flying an antique now.
They've given up on 2020 now.
Yep. Yeah, they're only going to develop the 24 now. They're going to upgrade these so they'll work in 24, but and they're still going to maintain them. The ones they got released for it. So.
Have they said about charging, like upgrade, to make them compatible for 2024?
Not sure. I think there was talk of it. I know Any Builds have come out and said they're going to charge different tiers for stuff, aren't they?
They are, yep.
You can kind of see why.
Yeah, definitely.
That's one thing what I had from Any Builds, and I thought the only one I can think of is the 300, 600.
Yeah, 310, isn't it, as well?
Well, the 310's in the game, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's true.
I think that was inbuilt, wasn't it? When they did.
That's true.
Yeah, that was a freebie, built-in freebie.
Was that the 40th anniversary that came out with?
Yeah.
So the DC3 should carry on, shouldn't it? So,
yeah, I've seen that in,
yeah. Just gotta wait on the DC6.
Yeah.
Needs to come over. I'll say that. Gotta get the damn thing working first. With anything. The old Chewie's gone into hiding, isn't he? Yeah, well, he's a community manager, isn't he, for Microsoft?
Right.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
He's not been streaming, and he's been busy working apparently.
Doesn't want any backlash.
No. It's not his fault, whatever.
Oh no, not at all.
It'd be nice to kind of have I don't know, a face to talk to about it. Oh, hello.
Hey, Niels.
Hello.
There
Can
he
you
is.
hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yep, loud and clear.
Swap headphones using Bose ones. I had the other Marshall ones. I have no idea. Bluetooth headphones, not the best for my...
Nah.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Discord's a bit funny on getting headsets set up. It's getting.
Don't make it an easy process.
No, you think it's just plug and play, but it's like you have to go through several different settings to try and find the microphone you're actually using.
Yeah.
I generally just leaving mine plugged in and hope it works.
Thank you and welcome to the event, Niels. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
I am indeed.
Excellent.
How are you getting on with 146?
Good, it's just, I don't know why I decided to use Beyond ATC for now, and
okay.
I followed what it was telling me to do, and I realised it was not the best.
Oh. Has it told you to descend then?
Yeah, the thing
really?
because of the headphones, I also got distracted. I just wasn't really paying attention now.
Alright,
so.
okay, we saw you go down, thought, uh-oh. That's alright. It's a bit of a beast controller, that one is. A bit of a very hands-on playing.
Yeah.
Keeping on top of the speed and that.
But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I've flown a lot of the Airbuses, but I got bored after a while.
Yeah. Wait, who was try flying Concorde? That's always a challenge.
Well, yeah, I haven't tried Concorde since my rebuild, PC rebuild. I have to try that next.
Try doing a random takeoff from Gatwick and see how it behaves.
Well, as I said to you, if you forget to glance at your pitch trim, then it's your fault.
every other flight out of there, just shoots up like a bloody rocket. So.
Just always remember the 3 things that will kill you. Flaps, fuel, and trim.
Yeah.
You've got that so drummed into me now, Nigel, the trim. It's the first thing I can figure on my joystick every time now. I use my hat switch for like up and down, for elevator up and down.
Yeah, it's crucial, isn't it, when
I
you
know,
when you're
I know.
flying something like the Caravan or Concorde or something manual, not an Airbus,
No,
because
no.
that self trims, but something old. You want to be able to let go of the stick a bit,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
it not to go mad. So
Yeah,
yeah, trim. That's what
definitely.
I've always. That's what I've always
Yeah,
been taught. You know.
my multi-panel
In real
has
life,
the trim wheel.
it's quite painful. I trained on a 50-year-old Piper Warrior, absolute, as old school as it gets, and constantly trimming
Yeah.
the neck pain you get afterwards. Wow.
Was your trim in the roof?
No, it was on the floor, so I had
Oh,
to
that's
kind of
better. Oh,
bend down each time with my arm
Oh
to
my
trim.
goodness.
Nils, that's luxury. You should try one in the roof. Because you can never remember whether it's clockwise or anti-clockwise.
Which
Never.
plane is that with the one in the roof?
That's an Oda PA-28. That's an Oda.
Oh, okay. No, I
Yeah,
didn't. No, we didn't have that.
No, some of them converted to have it down on the floor, well, in between the seats really, and some of them, well, after a while they built them like that. They ditched the trim in the ceiling because it was just a nightmare. You've got arm ache, especially on downwind base in final. That's all you were doing. Your hand just stayed up there, trying to keep the flipping thing in trim. Good fun though.
Yeah, that sounds a lot more intense.
So do you fly in real life still now, Niels?
I actually, well, I started in Germany and then I did the training in Florida because it was cheaper. And a few months ago, I flew around in Italy, Tecnam.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, they're nice.
P1008, that was, well, that was very different to the Piper. All the screens and glass cockpit. Yeah, at the minute, not at the moment, because I'm still planning to come back to England because I grew up in England. I lived there pretty much my entire life in Leeds.
Nice.
And I went to a flight club, Sherburn Aero Club it was called. It's just that where I am now in Germany, there isn't any flight clubs. There's just for gliding, which I did do many years ago, but it was really unsafe. They were using these ex-GDR gliders from like the 50s.
Yes.
It literally sounded like an old wooden ship when you were flying.
Goodness.
Someone actually died is the problem, so I stopped after that. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. You literally got a parachute and were told how to open the canopy and jump out like if it were World War II.
Oh no!
My God.
Oh,
Fantastic. Yeah, an old East German cardboard glider, like their cars.
I'm the one. I'm the one that lives on third world country. Germany is supposed to be, you know.
Yep. Yep. So you enjoying your time with Airwego so far, Niels?
Yeah, I've actually, I have to say I was part of a few VAs. The first one was Malda, long time ago. I was a teenager back then. And then I actually didn't fly with anyone, not VATSIM, nothing, and then I joined Fly UK and Canada Air Virtual and
The opposition.
Virtual. Yeah, so Fly UK is okay, but I prefer Airwego is really so far for me the best one. Like,
Yeah.
I really
Yeah,
like it.
it's
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
you know, we have real life to get stressed, so this one is for getting joy and fun and relax. If you want to be
Have to,
more stressed, just get a little bit more of work.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because there's VAs where you have to do exams and training with real people, and I'm like, that's just, I don't know, that's just a bit much now.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Nigel will do training if you want.
Oh yeah, we do training, but we make it fun.
Yeah, he makes us land in the fog.
Yeah, 200 feet above the runway. It's great fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that does sound good. It's just like when you want to sign up, I think, which one was it, BA or KLM VA? You had to do like, or American Airlines 2-week training academy is what they called, until you could fly for them virtually. As like,
is that because they're on VATSIM? In VATSIM now expects a certain standard.
maybe, but I mean, 2 weeks with like 3 or 4 exams. I mean,
Yeah. No, we do. We did quite a bit of training in the G1000. You know, using the G1000 in doing instrument approach, different types of instrument approaches, and that was good fun.
Definitely.
And then we did some VFR with G1000, just using it VFR wise on a cross country. It was good fun.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And some DC6 stuff as well. It's been good.
Oh yeah, DC6. We've done some DC6 training.
Yep.
I tried that as well, the PMDG.
Yeah.
I didn't get very far.
Yeah, it's a bit of a one to tame. It's good. Yeah.
It's good. Once you got it and you know it, it's very fun and enjoyable to fly.
Yeah.
And Nigel's got some. He's got a checklist for it, which is good to follow.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to follow the flight engineer, quite a good thing to follow. That goes a bit more into depth on all the settings and stuff. So.
Yeah. You can generally manage a whole flight that checklist, can't you, without using the AFE bloke.
Yeah.
Who I don't understand anyway because he's South African. So. Every time he turns on the potato heater, I can't. That took me ages. Potato heater. Oh, Pito heat. Pito heat. That was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want any training in any airplane, there's normally someone around who understands it to a greater or less degree. There's some very experienced people around.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, well, at the minute, I'm trying to fly like all the more classic planes available. I'm gonna have to go back to the DC6 and retry that.
Yeah.
And I've heard PMDG are gonna make a 747-100. So
only for the new sim for 24.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably gonna take a while to come out. But literally, I've got the F28, the BAE. The Avro is already kind of a modern compared to it.
Yeah.
The PMD, the DC6. And the other ones I've looked at, but I don't know, from the quality, I'm not a big fan.
Have you tried the DC in-game?
DC3.
Yeah, I've flown that one. Yeah.
That's nice. The other day, didn't we? That was nice.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Into London City, we took that.
By the Mac Loop.
Yeah.
By the Mac Loop.
Went up against the F-18s.
Yeah, and Typhoons.
Typhoons, yeah.
Do you know what the Mac Loop is? The low-level area in those NILs where the RAF and other military train.
Yeah.
It's a loop in amongst the.
All right.
and we go and terrorize it in things like DC3s and stuff like that.
Yeah, I took the DC6 round. Yeah, it's good fun.
DC6 you took, didn't you?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, and I barrel rolled it. And they did a loop the loop. I blame Leonardo, it was his fault.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
led me astray.
It was funny.
And you also do like VATSIM flights. Like I have an account, but I never actually got to doing it. I'm gonna see if I do that as well at some point.
Well, I
don't,
think
but
you
if you wanted some training or anything, you know, I know all about that. You can always chat with me and we'll do a flight together. Talk you through it, listen to what I say, etc. Yeah.
Yeah, that. Yeah, because obviously real life BFR, IFR, still working on that. So
Yeah.
I know more or less, but yeah, it'd be good to practice it.
Definitely.
And beyond ATC is pretty good to kind of learn the lingo a little bit as well.
Yeah.
You got that.
Yeah, it's very close. Yeah.
Mm.
Very close. Yeah.
I think I've been on VATSIM twice. I go on occasionally just as a observer, and just to kind of hear what people say. And then it just gets very intense at some of the airports. And yeah, I can't be doing with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the default ATC is just
Shocking.
terrible.
It's pants. Yeah.
I spent ages looking as like what program exists that is more or less decent, and I decided for Beyond ATC because frankly,
good choice.
yeah, it's not really that much.
Yeah, I think the other one's Say Intentions is the other one, isn't it?
Yeah, Say Intentions. That's got quite a good reputation.
It is. Yeah.
But you got like a monthly fee on that one, haven't you? I think.
Yeah.
30 quid a month. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think you get so many hours free, and then you have to pay after that. But
yeah,
that's the good thing about Beyond ATC. You can pay for the the premium voices if you want to, but you can just go with the stock model. And
basic ones, are, just as good.
They're pretty good. I mean, you get all the regional accents as well. With it.
Exactly.
That side of things does work, and you get the traffic as well. The live, if you got the experimental edition anyway, but it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that. Yeah.
Initiating descents.
I think I just overtook you, Nigel. Yeah, I did.
Yep, you did.
Oh, I did.
Didn't even beep your horn.
Fine. 5,000 feet. Okay.
Are there any speed restrictions on this approach?
Yeah, 230 at Sango. And above 5,000 feet.
Oh, there's speed restriction.
Yeah.
Why is that? Sango, no. I've got 250. Is that what you said? 250?
230.
No, it's not on that. Where are you reading that from? You're getting that from...
I'm getting that as a magenta on the MCDU.
121 crosswind.
Yeah. It's not on the approach chart.
Oh.
It's 5,000.
Yeah.
There's no speed restriction I can see. Can't see that. If you're holding, max 230.
Right.
Yeah, only if you're holding.
It's on, that's on, and that's on. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you heard from our captain, we are starting our descent. Please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened and your seatback
There's
is
the island in front.
We will collect any remaining service items in a few minutes. Thank you.
It won't be worth doing single engine taxi, Steve.
女士们、先生们，中路上我们正开始下降至8兆赫，请确保您
But
的
if you
安
want
全
to
带已经系
practice
好，
it on
不依
another
靠并无效
flight,
的不安
just
全约束的位置。我们将
I
在机组
found
动力收
putting
集
the
所需
yellow
的
hide
材料。
pump on
谢谢。
Before you turn, shut down engine 2.
and yeah,
Yeah.
shut down engine 2, yeah.
Yeah.
And in real life they say don't have the parking brakes on, do it while you're taxiing in a straight line.
Right.
I think it's because the brake pressure may pulse
Drop.
a bit. No, I'm
Yeah,
not sure, yeah,
yeah.
I'm not sure. But yeah.
Oh, I'll try that and report back.
Yeah, and just keep an eye on and then when you get into parking, you can do two things. You can leave the yellow hide pump on and then shut down the other engine.
Yeah.
No, turn the yellow hide pump off.
Right.
Yeah, do it either way. Do yellow hide pump on and shut down engine 1 and see if and then immediately turn off the yellow hide pump and see if the PTU comes on.
Right. We'll do.
And then do it with, yeah, if you leave it going, it will bring the PTU in. Yeah.
Right.
But it might just flash on, you know, it might just go on for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, which is fine.
I think it's fine. I think it does that anyway.
Okay.
I've got a funny feeling there's a built-in test when you start up and when you shut down for the PTU.
Ah.
I'm not entirely sure. I've got a system that works for the Airbuses. I'll just let Richard know and he can put it somewhere.
No problems.
And then we'll have a look at the Boeings after that.
Definitely.
Right, where's my D-cell? D-cell's coming up.
Yeah, same as mine. 4,400 at Asari or Ajari, whatever that is. Ajari here. Good.
Yeah, Ajari, and then it's 3 degrees, so you could use the FBA to bring you down. To a missed approach at 806. Yeah, that might work actually.
Yeah, FPA. Let's set that. That's all there. Excellent.
You are diving, Steve. Oh my gosh.
Down, I better increase my speed. I'll turn it down a bit. There we go. Not as fast. How you doing over there, Nils? You still with us?
Far away, far away.
Oh, you're so far away, okay. Because he's still at 30,000 feet, I was like...
Yeah, I climbed again.
Yeah. Heading
A little bit of cloud.
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay, a lot.
Just a tad.
That's not too bad. I'll just come out of it. It's fine. Very light. As we turn. Here we go. Right.
Are you going into FPA mode?
I have.
Yeah, I'm going to do that after Ajari. Then I'm going to leave it See what it does by itself.
Yeah. It's doing it, holding all right at the moment. That's one. Good. Around altitude set.
Which is the QNH? Does anyone
1012.
found it? 1012. Okay, thank you.
Down 3 greens. Flaps full. All its arms. Auto brakes low.
Now you're too high, Steve. Steve 2.
I'm not. I'm fine.
Yeah. As always.
Don't panic, Mr. Battery. Fine.
FPA is just working beautifully.
Is it?
It
Really
is,
nice,
yeah. Oh,
Very
it's-
clever. Very clever, isn't it?
What did you say, Steve?
Me?
Yeah.
Me or the other Steve? Roberto?
No, you.
Me. FPA working flawlessly. It's beautiful. Some feet coming off autopilot.
It's a delight, isn't it?
It's so nice.
I'm just checking the distances. There's not many to check, but 852 2175. I was just on that.
Yep.
Don't forget the auto brakes. Okay, auto brakes on. Last time I forgot to turn on the auto brakes.
Oh yeah, you did.
Little bits to the right. Come on, come over. That's a good one. There we go. Oh, that crosswind is really. Oh.
Seatbelts on.
Retard. Oh, just missed the centre line, just to the right a bit, but down.
And that's adjusted just a bit. 3.8. Bringing on 3.8. I think it's working.
A very big taxiway here. Oh. That crosswind is brutal, Nigel.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. into the left, isn't it? Yeah.
Hell of a
I know.
bastard, man.
Oh, look at that. 2 fire trucks are getting ready. Wonder why.
Not me, it's Roberto's coming in first. I'm going to land on his roof in a minute. He's literally right underneath me. It's like literally undertook me. Underneath. We're getting back down and go fly underneath him.
Flaps 1.
Yeah, we were using the FPA, flight path angle descent, Roberto, in the Airbus.
Sorry, what?
Works really well.
We were
FPA.
setting the FPA mode into -3 degrees, so so it flies the 3 degrees for you. If you haven't got a clue what we're talking about, then that's fine.
Not too much.
You've got the mini FCU, haven't you?
Yeah, but I'm going to go manual.
Yep. Yep. It's worth looking at a couple of YouTubes on FPA approach. It's great.
Yeah, I love
Works
it.
really well. Works really well.
Cabin crew, take your seats for landing.
Flaps 3.
Oh, yeah.
Gear down. Spoilers arm.
Ground services, GPU. Yep.
Auto brake
Excellent.
on. 3 green. Gear down. Flaps full.
Shut down. Come off. That can come off. That can come off.
Those wing flex. Don't get nervous, Steve. You're getting recorded.
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm loading up. I'm loading up.
Nice long runway here, Steve.
Yeah, yeah, right.
There is water at the end of it.
I
So.
can see at the other side.
Just watch that crossing. It is brutal.
Yeah, it was. Even with the one wheel down technique, it still caught me
Yeah,
out.
it caught me. Yeah, I landed way to the right on one wheel.
Coming in slightly diagonally.
Yeah.
It's like watching a plane land at Birmingham.
Crabbing. That's what it's called, isn't it? Crabbing. Yeah. You use opposite rudder, didn't you? Just as you touch down on the runway to counteract it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
So.
You can also come in one wing low and keep yourself straight with the rudder, but it's not what big commercial jets do. But in GMU, it's a good technique.
Unless it's Ryanair.
Or a spirit, or a spirit.
Huh?
Or a spirit also.
What rudder trim you could use?
Sorry,
Is there any chance, like, could you use rudder trim to counteract that? If you know there's a crosswind, could you sort of automatically put in some rudder trim before you touch down to help you out a bit? No, right.
No, you probably wouldn't. If you lost an engine, you would. But
Right.
imagine if you had rudder trim in and you lost the opposite engine.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So yeah, you just that's why they crab in and then kick it straight.
right.
The other one is to come in one wing low, that wing into wind.
Yeah.
Keep yourself straight with rudder, but
Oh,
that looks good.
Yeah.
oh.
Bit heavy, bit of a bounce. Going to the left. There's the crosswind.
I did.
I did.
Stop.
Are you going to stop? Stop?
I think so. Hoping so.
Yes, you are. No problem.
Am I? Doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, close yet. So what, 20 feet of runway.
Need to get Roberto's weight.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll stop. He's in the Phoenix.
And my auto brake seems to be stuck on. I can't move.
Oh, bounce.
A little bit.
To the left. And to the left. There we go. Oh, nice.
Right, gentlemen, if you'll excuse me, time to go.
No problem, Nigel. Thank you very much for joining.
No, thank you. Ed, excellent as always.
Yeah, you take care, and I'll hopefully catch up with you next week.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Bye.
See you, mate.
Bye.
Oh, you're coming the other way, are you, Nils?
That's weird when you reverse. Whenever you've always got that the GPU truck attached for me. It's weird.
Is it because you've got it just attached yours, though?
Yeah, most probably is because I've got it attached to mine now. Yeah, it sort of attaches it to any Phoenix. Yeah,
it mimics what you've got.
Yeah.
It's the same with this. If I open my door and somebody else was landing, then they'd be landing with the cabin door open.
Right.
Yeah. I've seen it on the when British AV Geek's streaming.
Got you.
And, you see all the other Ospreys coming into land, and they, if he's got his door open and loading his passengers, they come in with their doors open. I was like, decompression. Oh, no, left. Go over the grass. No one. I'm guessing you've got some scenery here for Roberto because you're hovering.
Nope.
You definitely like 4 foot off the ground.
Where are you?
To your right.
Ukraine International.
Hey? Well, I suppose you haven't got the.
We have arrived at the gate. Please remember to take all your personal belongings with you.
Comes Nils.
See this stand only in the soil space and
Ground services. GPU on. Shopsecon on.
Got you showing animal wings.
Engine off. Nice.
Nice.
Very good.
Is he going to stop though? Open them air brakes. Is he going to get wet?
No, loads of room.
There you go, tails open. There you go, cool. Do love that plane. It's very cool way it does that. When the tail opens.
Yep. I'll show you another aircraft that does that I know of. Where is it? Where is it? Air brake. Air brake. Air brake. Images. Where's a good image of it? Come on. There, that's a good image. Save image. Save. Show you Steve this. You'll like this. Main software downloads. Is that one there? Yeah. It's called a Blackburn Buccaneer, Steve.
Oh,
It's
okay.
got exactly the same air brake system as the BAE 146. It's a military,
wow.
an old, like
Yeah.
World War. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
old school jet.
Okay, cool.
There's a few of them that still fire up as well. A couple of old school museums. They start them up very occasionally. They're not flyable.
Okay.
They keep them running. They do loads like fast taxis with them and things like that, which is really cool. Anyway, I've got a dash as well, unfortunately, but thank you guys for joining. Thanks, Niels, for your first time doing an event. Hope you join some more with us.
Definitely. It was great.
Excellent. Thank you very much, and take care, everybody.
Wait until you get a Courchevel landing.
Yeah.
Or
and Lukla.
Lukla, yes.
Yeah, very good. Very good indeed.
Here we go.
See you guys.
See you guys later. Thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye.
The stream is in the video section.
Okie dokie, mate. Cool.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye, mate.